G'day guys, we're here to talk about hand sanding today. We all get very excited about new electric tools and the like. Who can't be excited about big buzzing machines that are brushless and whatnot, but not everyone needs an electric orbital sander or an electric sander. Sometimes just a little hand sanding job is good enough to get it done. Now, as you can see, there's a huge range of hand sanding tools that Mirka makes. Majority of them, and all the ones that we're going to look at today, are all dust-free sanding as well. Everything about Mirka is dust-free sanding. Better for your health, longer life out of your abrasives, and a much nicer finish on your work because you're not having a lot of clogging. So this one that I'm looking at here, I've got in my hand, this is what they call the roundy. As you can see, it's got a dust port there. They all come with little adapters, so you can use them on your existing dust extractor hose. That can be quite heavy and bulky, so you can, in these packs here, comes with a hand sanding hose, which is a lot lighter and easier to use as well. This one's really cool. It takes the same 150mm pads that your other orbital sanders have, so you just literally put it on like that. And there you are, you're away hand sanding. Good for getting into some of those tighter little places up in the corners and things as well. So a great little sander, that, the roundy, all dust free. This is a 115 by 230mm. This is typically used by panel beaters in automotive shops. We actually just had a guy come in and he was doing some plasterboard. He wanted that bigger size for it, so that'll work well for him as well. Again, like I said, this one's got the smaller port, but every single one of these sanders comes with an adapter. So if you do have a larger format hose, it'll connect to it. Again, just lots of little different sizes here. This is a 70 by 125mm. This is a 70 by 198. This one's quite interesting. It comes just as a sander like this, or there's a kit that you can get which has got all of these different profiles, which are concave, convex, and flat as well. So you get 4 different profiles in this kit. Very handy, lots of diversity in the way that you can use it. When you're getting into marine or automotive, they tend to use these, what they known as torture boards or speed files. This one's a rigid one, so it's just fixed in that very flat state. But there is also the flexible board as well, which you can just turn into that concave or convex shape, whichever that you're looking for, just by simply twisting that around. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but I'll hold it still for a second. But yeah, you can just change the profile of that one. If you're doing a nice staircase or anything rounded, find the profile that you want, keep it there, and then you can sand that. So all of these sanders are built, like everything that Mirka does, with a lot of ergonomics in mind. Needs to be comfortable and easy for the user to use for prolonged periods of time. So as you can see, all of these handles fit really nicely into your hand. It's not putting any stress onto you as you're holding it, and you shouldn't be getting any sort of RSI build up from using these for prolonged periods of time. Really great designs, very easy to use, very comfortable to use. Like I mentioned before, this one you can buy it on its own, this one you can buy it on its own, or you can get it in these kits where you do actually get the hand sanding hose as well. I'll open one of these up and I'll show you that hand sanding hose. As you can see, it's very light, very small, very compact. So if you are doing a lot of hand sanding, it's much easier and much lighter on the arm to use than the really big ones. But like I said, all of them have an adapter inside, which you can use to then use your existing hoses if you don't want to buy a new one. All of these you'll connect to a dust extractor and you'll be dust free and your life will be happy. So check out the range.